Hi, Jim Fultz, National Technical Trainer with Copeland, here today for your tech tip in regards to limit switches. When the furnace is powered on, if the blower is running non-stop, there's a chance that you have an open limit switch. That is one of your first signs that that limit switch circuit is open. I'll go ahead and power the furnace on. With the furnace powered on, after it goes through, the thermostat makes that call for heat, I have the fan on. That is telling me that there's a good chance that the limit circuit is open. With the fan running, I can also verify the error code within the control board, either on board or through the White Rogers mobile app, to find that E07 or open limit. With the potential of the limit circuit open, I'm going to test that with the power off. With the power off, I will now go ahead and remove the harness and check continuity through that entire limit circuit. To do that, you look at the schematic to verify which wires are the limit circuit. In more modern furnaces, you will actually have color coding. Most of the time that limit circuit is going to be a pair of red wires. That is the case for this application, going to make our test really easy. I have the harness off. I am set to the continuity. Testing through the red wires, I do not have continuity. So I know somewhere within the limit circuit there is an open limit. This application has a limit, a main limit on the heat exchanger, 2 limits at the burner area, and then 1 up at the exhaust. So I can individually test those, but I also can test manually first to see if any of those limits would have manually had to have opened. That one does not have a manual. That one in there does not have a manual. Typically you'll find the rollout switches with the manual resets. That one is pressed in. That one snapped and went in. So I have found, without even using my meter, that that was probably the open limit. I verify I have continuity. I now have a complete limit circuit. This was an easy fix to fix the problem, but don't stop here. If there's a rollout open, fire the furnace, see why we're getting heat out there, do a deeper dive, because the open limit on a rollout is typically something beyond just that manual switch opening up. That's why you were called out to take care of the issue in the first place. Do due diligence and see why that limit rollout opened up. Now with all the limits closed and that circuit functioning, I can go ahead and plug the harness back in, and the furnace should work to do that next test to see why we have heat coming out. Doing this test will involve a little bit more, but to test for the limit circuit was a simple continuity test. Thank you for watching.